Yo, what is going on, guys? And welcome back to 365 Analytics. And happy Friday it is today. We have officially, as of yesterday, all 32 NFL teams are in training camp, and we are in full swing back with the football season starting very, very soon. You can almost smell it. We got the Hall of Fame game this coming Thursday, 6 days from today. We got the preseason the very next weekend, and we are very, very close to the season officially. And yeah, today I'm just going to be going over a little bit of training camp news, clips, breaking news, new uniforms, like everything that's happened in the past few days across the National Football League landscape. Before I get into that, if you guys do enjoy, please like, subscribe. That'll be greatly appreciated. And yeah, this will be a little bit of a quicker video, but we're going to go through this real quick and do a little bit debriefing of what's happening right now. So, 5 minutes ago, actually, the Falcons hosted veteran DJ Chark on a visit today. Let's see if he signs there. There's an NFLPA dispute right now about misuse of funds and self-enrichment by union officials. We'll see what ends up happening with that. I actually got a new notification here. Here we go. As I'm recording this, there you go. This is this is a first, I guess. As I'm recording this, literally on the spot, Ian Rappaport tweeted veteran free agent DJ Chark, who spent last year with the Chargers, signing with the Falcons for him and Mike Garafolo. He gets a 1 year deal in Atlanta. So that's a first, I guess, on this channel. As I'm recording, DJ Chark lands with the Atlanta Falcons. Madden ratings getting released next week. A little bit of Bengals news there. A little bit about an hour ago, this dropped. Viking star Justin Jefferson has a mild hamstring strain and will be held out of practice. He will be reevaluated next week. A little bit of minor injury for him. Caution. Kevin O'Connell's keeping him out of practice for a little bit. Got some Bengals clips. Steelers, a few hours ago here. Steelers signed former Ravens safety Chuck Clark. Spent time with the Jets. He was a solid safety in the league for a long time. He's probably like 33, 34 at this point. Still a solid depth player in this league. Josh Hines Allen. This is for the equipment people, as Mike Garafolo says here. You can see it there. Aaron Rodgers settled on another helmet, as you can see in this picture right here. This is the helmet he's going to be wearing this season. I assume that's the F7 right there, I believe, by Scott. He didn't like that helmet at all. He always wore the bucket. The bucket is now banned in the NFL, so now he's wearing this helmet right here. And I guess that's the one he's settling with. This is a picture from minicamp right there. Um, Terrence Steele, high ankle sprain, not considered major. Justin Pugh retired. He had the famous clip straight off the couch. I'll play it.
Justin Pugh, straight off the couch.
Hence his
Justin
clip right
Pugh,
there.
straight off the couch.
A little funny Sunday Night Football moment. Jordan Hicks placed on retired list. He has retired, solid linebacker in the league for about 10 years now, as he says here. 134 games, 131 starts, 952 tackles, 51 tackles for loss, 16 and a half sacks, 11 fumble recoveries, and 6 forced fumbles with 53 passes defended. Spent time with the Eagles, Cardinals, and the Browns. Maybe one more team, too. Had a 10-year career. Good career for him. Congratulations on retirement. Lucas Patrick got a little banged up in Bengals training camp today. He walked back into the stadium, but the trainer did not return to practice. More Jordan Hicks news. Here you go, Jermaine Johnson. Now he's been cleared to return from the torn Achilles he suffered last season. He is cleared to play for the young Jets pass rusher. Here's some Travis Hunter news here. He is working with the offense and defense collectively. As you can see, work with the defense today after spending the first 2 days on training camp on offense. Justin Fields is back at practice. Dislocated toe yesterday was a scary sign. Went off on a cart. People were speculating torn Achilles, torn ACL. Ended up being a breath of fresh air. Just dislocated toe. He was on the practice field today after only missing 1 year. Buccaneers signed guard Michael Jordan. Bengals legend Michael Jordan. The dude sucks. He is absolutely horrible. Um, what else? We got Christian Wilkins news we can talk about. Christian Wilkins. As you can see here, the Raiders releasing standout defensive tackle Christian Wilkins, the former prize of free agency after just 1 year of a 4 year, $110 million deal. This is a top 10 defensive tackle in the league, in my opinion. Probably a top 5 pure pass rusher from the interior defensive line position. I would love for my Cincinnati Bengals to pick him up. I don't expect them to entertain it. He has had some injury issues with the Raiders. The reason they're releasing him is because the Raiders want Christian Wilkins to go get surgery. Christian Wilkins is opting not to get surgery. Either way, when he signs with a team, he probably won't be ready for week one. Wouldn't be surprised if he waits till mid-season to sign somewhere, see who's really a contender, and then make his choice about October, November before he can come back and play in games. So I wouldn't be surprised if this one rolls into the season, but we'll see what happens there. That's all Christian Wilkins news right there. This is a big move because he's really a top 10. He's a top 10 interior defensive lineman in the league, in my opinion, even with the injury last year. Really, really good pass rusher. Some Bengals stuff there. This is a funny moment. So Jamar Chase, I think it's Mike Petraglia, Bengals media member, showed up in a fit with bananas. Showed up in a totally look at the clip right here.
Can I say something about your outfit though? You got a lot of bananas on.
So that's Mike Petraglia, a Bengals media member. Obviously, in all the press conferences, interviews, Jamar Chase showed up yesterday, Thursday, at Bengals training camp day 2 in this fit right here with all bananas on him. Funny moment.
Would
Jamar
you
Chase
rock
had
that?
good reaction
I
to
would
it in his press
not put on that
conference.
many bananas. I mean, you must be a banana guy, I'm assuming, right? Okay.
Ask him where you bought it from.
A supermarket. Kroger.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Dude, Jamar laughing at him.
Did you know that people shop there?
Oh, didn't I? Hey, man, if you like it, I love it, bro. Just go ahead, go away.
Be cool on a day like.
Back to your question. So I'm about to say it was a lot going on when I looked at you because I've been seeing it. I just didn't want to say nothing right away.
A little bit of a funny moment at Bengals training camp there. Justin Fields is the official announcement of him being day to day. Ended up returning to practice today. Jordan Davis got some news there. Press conferences. That's day 2 of Bengals training camp there. Oh, here we go. We got some uniform news to talk about here. Green Bay Packers throwback uniforms from the 1930s. They went opted with the leather helmets. They freshly polished. Here we go. Got more pictures down here. They freshly polished leather on a newer style helmet, obviously, and it kind of looks like the Illinois jerseys that came out last year, where Illinois had a leather helmet with their old jerseys. I like the jerseys a lot. I'm not a huge fan, but I also don't hate it. There's a lot of people out there that are just not big fans of it at all. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all, but I don't love it. So I think it's a decent uniform. I don't have any really problem with it. Let's look at some more news here. Oh yeah, we've got some news here. Walter Nolan, calf injury at day 1 of Cardinals training camp, I believe it was the first day, and that an injury will likely knock him out for most, if not all, of training camp. 16th overall pick out of Ole Miss. I was a big fan of him in the draft process. Obviously, the Trey Hendrickson news. The Bengals officially placed defensive end Trey Hendrickson on the reserve. Did not report list. Obviously, still waiting for his contract. Bengals not rolling over guarantees through 3 years. Only 1 year of guarantees reportedly in the Bengals offer. So let's see how long it takes to get that done. I still do think the Bengals will get it done with Trey Hendrickson. It's just playing hardball with the Blackburns. So it's not easy to get done. Underrated move here, I'd say. With the Honey Badgers retirement, obviously, people saw Tyrann Mathieu retired the other day. Julian Blackman, former Indianapolis Colts safety, has signed with the New Orleans Saints, a late pickup in July in free agency. This happened on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday morning or Monday morning? So it was like Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. Will Levis, sad news here. Will Levis will undergo season-ending surgery on his throwing shoulder. Said his 2020, yeah, his 2025 season is over. His season is over. Obviously, Cam Ward's team anyway, but that's a wrap for him this season. He'll be healthy fully for 2026. And here we go. A name you haven't heard in a few years, probably. Hunter Renfrow is back in the National Football League in a Carolina Panthers jersey. He had a great year with the Raiders. I believe it was 21. Was it 2020 or 2021? The year Hunter Renfrow had with the Raiders. That was absolutely great. I think he had 1,000 yards. Him and Derek Carr were tearing up the league. He was probably one of the receiving leaders in the league that year. So he's back with the Carolina Panthers this year, and let's see what he can do. So yeah, I mean we got the Hard Knocks trailer. Other than that, oh wait, we'll talk about one more thing. We'll talk about one more thing. We'll talk about the new Cleveland Browns uniforms and helmets. The new brown helmet, the third alternate helmet that the Cleveland Browns have. A little bit of a new thing there. They also got the jerseys, as you can see here, Jerry Judy rocking the all brown jerseys. Again, I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I think a lot of people are hating too much on it because it's just not flashy and styly, but I think it's a fine uniform. Not bad. Decent uniform for the Browns to wear. And the last thing we'll talk about will be Artie Burns' first day of training camp, newly signed of the Miami Dolphins at cornerback. The Dolphins are now thin at cornerback, traded Jalen Ramsey. Artie Burns goes out for the season with a torn ACL in practice. He has had an MRI and a second opinion to confirm, but now at this point, it's been confirmed that Artie Burns has a torn ACL. His season will end. So, yeah, that's about it. That's about it in the past few days. What's happened here? And tomorrow we have back together Saturday. We have back together weekend coming up, which I consider back together weekend being the start officially of the sports calendar. July 26th, 27th. That's your start of the sports calendar. That's the official start of the NFL season, in my opinion. We have constant coverage on NFL Network for Saturday and Sunday, reporters on hand at training camps. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. We are right around the corner. I can just smell it. I can smell fantasy teams being drafted. I can smell anytime touchdown parlays. I can smell college game day on Saturday mornings. I can smell hearing Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit on Thursday nights. I can smell hearing Joe Buck's voice on a Monday night. I can smell hearing Scott Hansen at 1 o'clock saying 7 hours of commercial-free football, or it's not commercial-free anymore. I guess it's 7 hours of red zone football now as of late last season, but we are so close, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. It's about to be a crazy season. But yeah, that's about going to do it for this video. What I have coming Monday, I will have a little bit of a fun video. It's going to be my 100th video on the channel officially. This one will be my 99th. 100th will be on Monday. We're going to do a little bit of an NFL Immaculate Grid. So stay tuned for that. We're going to have a few of those. We're going to do a few grids, test my ball knowledge a little bit, and see what I can do. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please like, subscribe. That would all be greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys on Monday with some Immaculate Grid and further. So have a good night.